Excellent, Chayu. Splendid evening to everyone.
Good evening.
How's your Thursday evening going on for you so far? I hope it's been marvelous.
Yes, terrific.
Terrific. Oh, so it's a terrific Thursday.
Yes.
Fantastic. So welcome to our 730th chapter meeting. It's not written there, but if you've noticed in the program sheet, today's theme is Numero Uno. That means number one in Espanol, in Spanish. Right? So when we think about number one, what's the first thing that comes to our mind?
Angkat.
Changkat. Changkat is numero uno. I agree. What else? Haider. Also numero uno. Agree. Eric, also numero uno. Because we are club with a lot of numero unos. Right? Yes. But when I think of number ones, I don't just think about being the top, being at the pinnacle. I think about taking the first step. Because what comes after what? 2, 3, 4, and the list goes on, doesn't it? Yes. And that's where it's hardest for a lot of people, taking that first step. So I want to share with you a story today, not about me, but my little hero that hopefully will inspire all of you. You see, when Wafi was about 2 years old, he was non-verbal. What that means is that he does not even say a single word. So at 2 years old, I think a lot of people would say, it's quite normal, maybe they are speech delay, late bloomers, so on and so forth. But my motherly instincts told me otherwise. Because beyond not being able to speak, he was not connecting with me. He's like in his own space, in his own world, and no matter how much I tried to connect, he was disconnected. And what that led to was a lot of problems reaching out, understanding him. You know, he was not able to express himself. We don't know what he wanted. We didn't know how to help him until we got some experts involved in the process and we recognized what was his challenge. So he couldn't speak, right? So he cannot speak. Have you imagined, okay, for people like us who we don't know sign language, there is always that language barrier, right? With somebody else, trying to communicate with somebody else who probably can speak but don't understand sign languages, right? So that was the challenge that I had with Wafi. And I would say at one point I thought, you know what? This is probably it. We will have to figure out how to probably learn sign language, how to learn, how to get to his level, to understand him, to connect him, to reach out to him. But fantastically, one day, he was close to 3 years old at this point of time. And what he has loved doing is watching videos with a lot of numbers. Yes. So I will hear these videos in the background, counting 1 to 3, 3 to 1 in different languages. So one day as I was minding my own business, like literally minding my own business, I was doing a baking business at that point of time. I was in the middle of baking a tart. I heard something like 1, 2, 3. I didn't know where that was coming from. Then I heard it again. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. There he was, my about 3-year-old son, just looking at the video and mumbling 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, along with the video. Who knew? This is the same boy who, no matter how much we say, Mama, Mama, Papa, Papa, won't say anything. Even when we ask him to say, milk, Ma, Ma, just make a sound, because the doctor said, don't give him anything unless he makes a sound. Wouldn't say anything. And here he was, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Before you know it, in about less than a week, it went from 1 to 10 and 10 to 1. Who knew? Right? I sent a video over, but I don't think we can play the video, right? Unfortunately.
Didn't receive.
Because I wanted to share with you the video of how Wafi is right now. Some of you may call him the chicken McNuggets. Because yes, when you ask him what he must say, chicken nuggets. Oh, he's progressed to chicken rice by the way. I should bring him to Changkat because that's where the best chicken rice is, right? And now he's telling stories. He's quite a storyteller. He can tell you about the bright sun and how it's attacking me. Help me, the bright sun is attacking me. in a span of probably, 2 years? But how did we get him there? Just with him starting with one. So what is the point of me sharing this story with you guys today? The first step is always the hardest, isn't it? For everything that we want to do, everything that we wish to explore, everything that we want to become and desire to have, what holds us back is thinking about what would happen. The fear of taking that first step that tends to be overplayed in our heads a lot of times that hold us back. But what if it could be like Wafi? What if you just have to start with one and then you move to 2, 3, 10, and the whole entire story? That could be a journey as a public speaker, right? Perhaps like today we have 3 icebreakers. Fantastic! I'm so proud of our speakers because this is your first step. It always starts with your icebreaker speech. And next thing you know, you're at division level competition. Don't believe me? Ask Haider. Right? Or what about being a leader? Maybe you're not convinced that you can lead somebody. Just take the first step. And the next thing you know, you could very well be the club president of the Numero club. Right? And everything else, perhaps in your career, with your family, or maybe it's just for you. After sitting back, holding yourself back for a few years, you just want to take that first step. So tonight, my fellow friends and family, can we challenge ourselves to just take the first step, whatever we want to do, personal relationships, or working relationships, whatever.